Already know what it is. Welcome back to the Expensive Everything Podcast. I am your host, Expensive with the Z, because the shit ain't free. Boss Money Month Bates. To the right of me, I got the savage of all savages, Miss Savage, always chocolate, always got something good to say. You heard? All the way at the end, we got Alphonse, the mover. You know what I mean? He the mover, he moving something. We don't know what he moving, but he definitely moving something. That's right. Man. Listen, today we got a wonderful show, man. Everything good. We got some good topics. We had some good topics last time. We hit the Epstein joint. We're gonna jump down a rabbit hole. We ain't gonna jump too far down because I think we did good. And then we got a couple of other things, man. Nicki in the news. You know what I mean? You got Joe Budden talking about Nicki. You know what I mean? You got some sports in here. You got a couple of things. We got some conspiracy as well. So let's get to it, man. First and foremost, man, I want to ask you how y'all doing before we start all of this, man, because we about to start. Once we start, we're not going to stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right. A little sleepy, but we here.
We got some questions. We got some top five, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look. You know, Miss Savage get happy when we got that top five. You know what I'm saying? Top five. You know what I mean?
It makes me happy.
She gets super happy when we got that top five, man. But listen, man, let's start at the top. You know what I mean? First of all, I want to say, thank y'all for being here, man. Everybody who's a part of the family. You know what I mean? We're about to start a big family, actually, man. So everybody who watches, I want you to interact as well, man. You see something, say something. You know, like they say when you was younger. If you see something, say something. Say something. You know what I mean? We ain't robots, man. You know, we're about to give y'all some real good shit, man. And it go a little something like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Yo, listen, we're gonna start off with Nicki, man. Listen, Nicki has some things to say. You already know Nicki been in the news. Nicki was at that White House. You know, Nicki has some things to say about people, at the Grammys. It's a lot of people that's really not feeling Nicki right now. Nicki has some things to say about immigration. And we gonna start off with that, man. So let's jump right into that, man, and we're gonna get it popping, man.
Came to this country when you were little as an immigrant. What are your thoughts on the Trump administration's approach to illegal immigration and deportations?
Well, if I had a business or a home or anything, and someone was there one day when I walked downstairs to cook breakfast or something, I would have them kicked out of my home because I didn't invite them. And this is my private home. So the president has to treat the United States as if it's his private home. People all around the world have to respect the policies of the country and the administration. Therefore, to my immigrants, who I love very much, I love my immigrants, I'm an immigrant. But how can you tell a president not to enforce a law that simply says you have to be legal to get in the country? Now, what people don't understand is there are spies. There are things that we don't know about, but that the administration and that security knows about. People who have to secure the country. So a person coming in illegally to the country, they could be there to do anything. You do not know. They have to be vetted. There's nothing wrong with that.
Listen, man. Listen. First and foremost, man. We're gonna start off. A lot of people were saying that Nicki shouldn't even be saying that because she's a quote unquote immigrant.
But she said it herself that she was an immigrant. So she says nothing wrong with that. But it is something wrong with that if you're saying, like, make it make sense. You're saying he shouldn't allow strangers in if they don't belong there illegally, but then you're saying that you are an illegal immigrant. It doesn't make sense.
Well, here's the thing. So, and this is what I wanted to start off with. Nicki, she is actually legal.
Okay.
And this is what a lot of people don't know. Nicki came here from Trinidad, you understand? And she got her papers. She's legal. She is a legal citizen in America. You know what I mean? Right. But her views on on immigration might be a little bit different from other people's views. People are saying that she's actually being more harsh, that she shouldn't be, she shouldn't be saying the things that she's saying due to the fact that she came over here from another country.
Oh, I see. I understand. So she is legal, but she's just speaking on immigrants. So she's pretty much speaking on illegal immigrants.
Yeah. So she basically saying like you can have criminals, you can have spies coming here. You understand? You can have people coming here to do wrong,
sleeper cells and all that.
Yeah. She's basically saying that people are supposed to be vetted before they come here. And honestly, if you're saying it the right way, because people are actually taking shit the wrong way because she's saying it the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? If she's saying it the right way and making people understand what she's saying, then people will understand. But a lot of people don't understand.
That's true.
And also, if you want to get technical, a lot of people is like, yo, listen, you are actually agreeing with somebody that a lot of people don't agree with. That's our president. A lot of people don't agree with him. A lot of people don't agree with the way he's doing shit. Now, you had other presidents before him that actually deported a lot of people and got a lot of people out this country, but they did this shit quietly. You understand what I'm saying? So, you look at ICE right now, you look at all of the shit that's going on right now. I believe it could be done differently. You understand what I'm saying?
Better system, definitely.
You actually have the country in uproar right now.
Mm-hmm.
You got the country in uproar. You got people actually scared right now. You got United States citizens scared right now.
Right.
You've had United States citizens be murdered in the street.
That right.
So again, Nicki speaking, not trying
to say
I get
it. So she pretty much saying it, but she's just saying it in the wrong way. And I think it's the way that it is delivered, even the way that Trump delivers it sometimes. It's like, correct. Even though what you're saying may be right, but the way that you're delivering it is coming off racist and evil, like, and disrespectful to other cultures. So,
I mean, not for nothing, but I mean, it's his approach always been kind of brute, if you want to say the least. Like a kind of like a brute force type of, strong-handed way of handling things. So, everything that he does, how he rolls out what he believes to say is right for the country or whatever is going to be in a certain type of force, as opposed to, the presidents before him that may be from the other side. Like you said, Bates, they do things a little more quieter, a little bit more, right, calm or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just in our faces right now. A lot of different things, and like you said before, I mean, if we didn't have these, all type of shit would be going on right now. You
didn't have no phones. You didn't get a chance to see what was actually going on back in the day because people were being deported. But listen, here's the thing, right? A lot of people not messing with Nicki because of how she moved. People feel she going at the trans community. People feel she don't like trans. Now, mind you, in that same interview, they asked her how she felt about trans. And she actually said how she felt about trans. But now here's the thing. She said she doesn't have anything against trans. She don't got nothing against trans. She don't have anything against trans adults. But she's basically saying that if you're pushing these ideologies on children,
okay,
this is what she has a problem with. Like, she mentioned that if she had a 17-year-old daughter, she wouldn't allow her to get a breast job. But people are allowing kids. Come on, you know where I'm going with this shit.
I mean, so honestly, I feel like, first of all, that's not your child, and whether you agree or not, because that's the same thing when they go to when they say something about abortions and stuff, that's not your body. You cannot speak I know what you agree with and what you don't agree with.
Yo, that's where we at. And look, that's where we at right now.
Right.
Here's the thing. Everybody has an opinion on everything.
Exactly.
And certain opinions, just like I said with politics, certain things you don't always have to say like shut the fuck
Exactly.
shut up.
Right.
You don't always have to
Right,
say
right.
shit.
You don't have to mention it.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
because some people
every
feel in
time-
their soul like the trans, you know, they feel like I was born this way. I feel like I was born in the wrong body. So some of them will go through real depressions if they don't get that job done, or you understand what I'm saying? Like that's just how they feel.
Right.
Mhm.
Again, and again, you know, when you look at it from certain ways and shit, like children are children, and adults are adults.
Correct.
You understand? I think what she's trying to say is children might not understand this shit. But again, you have PRs, you have people who should prep you on how to say certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You just saying shit and you pissing people off.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
When your community, you know, that your fans, the barbs, a lot of them are trans. You know,
but again, and this is why she clarified and verified, she's not speaking about adults.
Right.
She's speaking about what they're doing to kids. Now, you got a lot of people who think that she, you know, the reason that she's voicing these opinions is because she's getting paid to voice these opinions. I just heard Joe Budden say that, you know, it's a lot of money over there. It's a lot of money over there, and sometimes people go for that money.
Right.
So, you know, maybe her supporting Trump is for this. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe. You understand? Because
I'd be trying to get some pardons.
She's huge in this industry, so they need that. They need somebody over there. You know what I mean? So why not have Nicki Minaj? Like,
yeah, yo, listen. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna play Joe Budden shit, and then we gonna finish on that.
Get back to it.
Yes, it's a lot of money over there, so she won't be the first or the last. Like there will be plenty more celebrity,
for sure,
to take that check. Listen, when you on that side, they rocking.
Yeah,
they rocking. So tempting for people, I know, but my views and just how I was raised and my family that I come from and Sumter, South Carolina. No.
Because you know how it works, Joe. All it takes is one. Well, you heard what Joe said. Joe said black people are doing the X, Y, and Z. Well, you heard what Shannon said, that he did say X, Y, and Z. So they'll take the voice of one and then try to make it the voice of millions.
Yeah. Well, and that's a plan. And that's a plan. I can't be complicit.
No,
and not sleep at night. So it bothers me when I see people that I know and have some sort of relationship with and have had some conversations with, and you know, I've seen people grow and become multi-million-dollar brands from black shit and black people. And black consumerism. Like, so to watch you take that equity and stand over there, yeah, I can't jive with that.
Now and again, you know, you heard what he just said.
Exactly.
And I believe this shit too. I believe that there will be way more celebrities that's going to take that bait. You understand what I'm saying? But again, like I always say, people look to celebrities for the wrong thing.
That's right.
But now
I understand what he's saying though, when he said like pretty much she got everything from us. She was built up through us and then decided to take everything that she built up through us and go over there.
Because money talk, bullshit, run a marathon.
I agree.
You understand? But again, all money ain't good money.
That's the part. That's the point.
So we know all money is not good money. You over here with these people, you know your people don't believe in these people. Now, again, that's why I say politics is a crazy thing that, you know, to talk about, because if you did support this shit, you ain't got to do what you doing.
Right.
You have millions of followers. You have millions of people who look towards you, you going to start something, man.
But my question is, so because you support that man, that means you have to agree with everything that
You
side
don't.
say?
You
I
don't.
don't
Yo,
get,
listen.
because I feel like it's that. Like every time there's someone that goes to that side, that's on that side, they feel like anything that they say is like 100%, like they have to agree with. And I'm just like, you can't just have your own opinion. Like, all right, let's say I'm a Republican. Cool. That don't mean I have to agree with everything that,
and
Right.
you know.
Right.
that's when shit goes left. I heard somebody say today that, yo, listen, just like you said, they're a Republican, but they only agree with 75% of the things that he's doing. Okay.
And that makes sense.
What? All right. So what is it now that you don't agree with? Oh, I don't agree with this, and yo, listen, motherfuckers ain't yes men. This
And
is
that's
what's
what
going
they
on right
are.
now. It's like
Mhm.
everybody is a robot.
Right.
You could be you without agreeing with everything, man. Everything. Listen, shit that I do, you don't have to agree with everything.
Right. Now, not to defend what she's doing or what she's saying, but let's be real, man. Some of the shit that she's saying is like real conversations that niggas is having. Like, yo, I don't think they should be forcing certain shit on kids. They shouldn't be doing this, shouldn't be doing that. But being that she is in the public eye and all that, she should
Right.
get some more better like
Right.
PR like vibes as far as like how to express that. You know what I mean? Without ruffling too much feathers and shit.
Right.
So,
and
you know.
like I said, these are conversations that people are having because people care about their kids.
Right,
And people
correct.
love their kids. But again, not telling nobody how they should say shit, because you can say whatever you want to say. This is America.
This is America.
And you should be able to voice
Right.
how you feel. You understand what I'm saying? Without being ridiculed. But it is a certain way you say things.
I mean, when you have a certain fan base, I feel like certain things, you don't even have to speak on everything. Like,
For
you
sure.
really don't. Like, and
For
that's
sure.
again, because you're trying to stay clean. Like, you're trying to say what's right for them, but you want to still stay with them. Like, it just, I don't know. I just feel
She's
like
pissed off.
you have
She's
to-
pissed off. you
Yeah,
know?
she is, and it shows. But you don't have to. You don't have to speak on everything because you can offend a lot of people. And I feel like with your fan base, you should just be careful what you say.
You know what?
I mean,
Look,
she just don't care, and it gives that she just don't care right now. So I don't know.
Pretty much.
here's the thing, right? And to play devil's advocate to that, you can and you will offend a lot of people, but at some point, sometimes the truth hurts.
That's true.
And not saying that she's telling the truth.
Mhm.
But you just gotta pick your poison. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta pick your poison, and you gotta. And here's the thing with her. Apparently, she's standing on what she feels. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of her being paid or not, like she's standing on the shit she feels. So she's not changing her mind about this shit.
No,
She ain't
bro.
changing her
I
mind
mean, we
about
don't
this
know
shit.
what's going to change because I feel like at the end of the day, she wasn't like this 2 years ago. Like, I don't know. People start switching up.
But look, this is another thing. Like I always say, listen, and you say she wasn't like this a few years ago, right? We don't know these people personally.
Well, we
Mhm.
don't.
We don't know what
what's
she's
happening
like.
behind the scene, but she wasn't so boisterous the
We
way that she
don't
is
know
about
what
it
she's like.
now.
We don't
It's
know
like
these
you're an
celebrities.
artist.
And
You're an
that's
artist.
the
Now
problem with
you're
people
in
right there.
politics. Like, I feel like stick with what you know. Like,
You're
what
right.
we know you for. Like,
You are
why-
absolutely positively right.
You know the saying.
again, we
goes. The
don't
world
know
is a
these people.
show, bro. You know what I'm
We
saying?
don't know these
The
people,
world
but
is a
we
show,
know
man.
you for who you are. So why you just can't give us that album and go about your business?
That's it.
Like,
But that's
I don't get it.
look. But then that would be like her telling you, yo, maybe you need to be quiet. You understand what I'm saying?
I get
Listen,
it.
At this point, a lot of people ain't going to agree with her. A lot of people are going to agree with her. The reality of the situation is we in some fucked up times right now. Let's just put that out here. You know, and when you voice an opinion that's going to stir up shit, it ain't good. It ain't good for the people. It ain't good for the movement. Because yo, listen, it's like it's taking us back a couple of years. These people, listen, when these people see her, when the other people see her, they like, oh, okay, yep, that's how they feel.
Mhm.
That's how they feel. you know, and then, you know, let's throw it out here like this. She been saying a lot of shit. Aside from that, she been saying a lot of shit. You know, it's not like she just been on that side of the thing. She been saying that celebrities are performing rituals. She's been saying that celebrities are eating kids. This ties in with what's going on right now with the Epstein file.
Right. Almost like she had this prior knowledge and didn't want to say nothing up until this point. You know what I'm saying?
The difference between them and us is they behind those scenes. So, you know, certain things that they know that we don't know.
Right.
You know,
it's almost like being a part of a club. And like, okay, they kicked you out. Now I'm going to tell everybody. Now I'm going
to tell everybody what's going on.
Fuck y'all niggas.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know what they be doing?
So you see
How
the
you
baby,
know?
like you see somebody eat a baby and you said nothing. Like, aren't you part of the problem as well?
I'm getting that check.
Right.
Because if you didn't see
it, ain't my baby type shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, for real. For real.
I guess, but at the end of the day, you see somebody eat a baby, that's a crime, and you're part of the crime right now.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, you know what? Reality. Certain times, you know, you gotta pick your poison, man. That's all I'm saying. True. Like certain times, you gotta pick your poison. Certain times, you gotta pick, you know, when you're supposed to speak and when you're supposed to be your ass quiet. Mm-hmm. That's just it. And I ain't telling her to be quiet, but you just have to know when it's time for you to be quiet. All right, moving on. Bill Gates. You know he was in the Epstein files. We know he was in the Epstein files. Whole lot of documents, whole lot of different shit that's going on. You know, said Bill Gates had a STD, and he was asking Jeffrey Epstein for some antibiotics for him, and he was going to give those antibiotics to his wife, Melinda Gates, at the time, who is his ex-wife right now.
Right.
And Bill Gates, he came out and said he didn't have shit to do with that. He said that he actually wish he never met Jeffrey Epstein. Now you wish you never met him.
Too late, buddy.
That's how they all feel. That's how they all feel.
Now you wish you never met him. You know, after shit hit the fan, after all of this shit come out, now you wish you never met him. Well, here's the question. The question is this, right? If you knew what you knew then, why you ain't say nothing about it?
Come on.
That part. Again, the same thing.
Party before.
They're in these places and they're all happy and everything is all fine and dandy until it becomes criminal, and now all of a sudden it's like, I wish I never knew.
Saying. Again, if you knew these things, why didn't you ever say anything about it? That's my question. Why you never said nothing about it? You know,
because he was having a time.
That's a fact.
You
were doing shit you wasn't supposed to be doing.
He was having a time. And now that it's coming out and his people are speaking about it, it's like, how dare you? Like, I need answers.
When they're back against the wall,
I wish I never fucking
the files are lying. You understand? And that's why I was saying it's going to be a lot of distractions. They're going to throw a lot of names out there that probably ain't got nothing to do with it. Listen, it's names. Listen, they mentioned Eminem. I don't see a lot of people talking about Eminem. I don't see a lot of people saying anything about Eminem. But you mentioned Jay-Z.
And Pusha T and all type of shit.
Pusha T.
Come on.
Listen to how shit goes. Because what happens with the media is they put shit out there. And then they put the pressure so people could put the pressure.
Exactly.
And they take the pressure off who they want the pressure off. Let's not get off of this shit. Pause. Like we don't know what's going on. These people were harming young girls, young boys.
Yes.
These people were sick. We're gonna get in the I'm gonna put the Bill Gates thing on, let him speak, and then we're gonna jump into this.
People, and he was saying he could get them to give money to global health. You know, in retrospect, that was a dead end, and I was foolish to spend time with him. I was one of many people who regret ever knowing him.
You've no doubt seen the allegations, including some of them from the last 24 to 48 hours. Are they true?
No, apparently Jeffrey wrote an email to himself That email was never sent. The email is, false. So I don't know what his thinking was there. It just reminds me, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that.
The problem is some of the things that he has sent and some of the information about other people that has come up in those files has been true. Why would he do this and say this about you, do you think?
It's factually true that I was only at dinners. I never went to the island. I never met any women. And so, the more that comes out, the more clear it'll be that although the time was a mistake, it had nothing to do with that kind of behavior.
You see, here's the thing, right? You say you was at the dinners. You say you never went to the island. You have pictures with you guys on a regular basis. And let's just say you didn't do anything. You knew the reputation of a person. It's not like people just heard about Jeffrey Epstein.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like people just started knowing who he is or what he's done. He was convicted. Y'all still mess with him.
That part. He was still around even after the fact. Now you're talking about you wish you never met him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Come on.
Sure.
Y'all still did business with him.
Sure.
Y'all had meetings with him.
Sure.
You got money with him.
If he was still alive, would you be saying the same thing?
It should have been
Exactly.
if I knew he was gonna be on some bullshit. If I knew this was gonna hit the fan, I wouldn't have.
That's why they
that's what
they had to get rid of him, because the way he would have been like telling everybody's business, it would have been it would have been crazy. So he had.
And we're gonna get into that too. But here's the thing, right? So Melinda was also questioned, and she had a couple of things to say. So we're gonna let her speak her piece.
The elephant in the room at this moment, your ex-husband, Bill, is named in the newest tranche of Epstein files.
Yep.
And there are new alleged details about his past behavior. And I want to give you the opportunity to respond in whatever way you want to.
Well, let me say this. I think we're having a reckoning as a society, right? No girl should ever be put in the situation that they were put in by Epstein and whatever was going on with all of the various people around him. No girl. I mean, it's beyond heartbreaking, right? I remember being those ages, those girls were. I remember my daughters being those ages, right? So for me, it's personally hard whenever those details come up, right? Because brings back memories of some very, very painful times in my marriage, but I have moved on from that. So whatever questions remain there of what I can't even begin to know all of it, those questions are for those people and for even my ex-husband. They need to answer to those things, not me.
You heard what she just said, right?
Listen, they need to answer those things.
Let me tell you something. Every last body knows what was going on.
They do. They do. They are.
Everybody knows what was going on. But here's the thing, right? Think about this. She left that man for a reason. One of the richest men in the world.
Talk about it.
She left that man for a reason. And of course, she's not going to out him. That's why she said he has things to answer to. But they know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like you said, Alphonse, it's a secret society of people. And in that secret society, they play by their own rules.
Mm-hmm.
They're not moving by the rules that we moving by. They're not governed by the governed that we're governed by. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And nobody's not incriminating themselves, so they go. You're gonna have to dig up the details. Like you see what he said? He was like, the email was sent from him to him. So like, I have nothing to do with that, pretty much. Like,
so he just randomly just gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna make up an email. I'm gonna make up an email and send it to myself and act like what kind of who you think you're talking to, man?"
Hello.
You know, that part where she says this is a reckoning, that right there tells you,
listen.
You know, she know what time it is, and people should know. And just looking at her facial expressions and everything else, everything is just telling. She
don't look like she's surprised about anything.
Right, that part. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying he needs to be the one to answer to that. He knows. He knows what he was up to.
That's basically pushing everything off. Yo, listen, I don't care. I honestly don't care what happened. It had nothing to do with me and everything to do with him. And he's going to have to answer to that shit.
That part.
Like, honey, I'll be back. And then, you come back.
Like she knows she knows.
You know, where you going? Oh, to the island.
And probably on that island. And
you know what I mean?
Well, God knows what.
The girls, she kept saying that shit. Like, yo, that's.
Listen, you had all them young girls. And now we gonna get into a little breakdown. We're gonna end this Epstein thing off with this right here. So now we're gonna talk about Jeffrey Epstein, right? The reality is this, right? They dropped those Epstein files. And they wanted us to go through those files, searching each and every celebrity that we thought was on there, right? But here's the thing. That's exactly what was the plan. It's a diversion. Think about who Jeffrey Epstein is. This is why my question is what the reporter asks. The perfect question. Is Jeffrey Epstein the devil? You had so many ties with so many different people.
Soul ties.
Listen, this man was recording everything. How do they have all these pictures? So you're just telling me that somebody was just saying, all right, no problem me having a conversation. All right, no problem me having a conversation. Flick.
These
all right,
people were there.
You here today. Flick. No.
They was a part of.
No. Right?
This was a whole system.
This is the devil saying to the Most High, I'm going to show you something. And I got proof.
That's what that whole.
I mean, you see how the man, you see how he smirked. You know how he smirked and all that when the interviewer asked him, "Yo, are you the devil himself?" Like, what do you mean?
Am I
a good mirror? So you mean you're a reflection of a whole demon? That's what you're pretty much saying. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. It's
sick. It's sick.
Dang.
For anyone to believe that what that man was doing and to be around it and to continue to be around it, thought that was okay, you are definitely part of the problem. And you were definitely also a suspect.
Listen, this man had reach. This man had the whole Hollywood like this.
He did. Anyone with a name that had power, he was connected to.
So now he's like, yo, listen, I got this power. I could do everything that I want to. I'm going to incriminate everybody so I won't be able to be in any BS. From the highest to the lowest person. I own. This man was with everybody.
Everybody.
Not Diddy, though. We ain't gonna get into that. He wasn't with it. You ain't see Diddy on the Epstein list, did you?
Nah, that was interesting.
His name, yeah.
That was definitely
interesting. Right?
That was definitely interesting. But did he have his own island?
But his and
he was his own. His own power.
You didn't see him there, but that man, his reach was crazy. The things that he did to people allegedly was crazy. And then we go to him being in jail. Like I said before, do you really think that man hung himself? Come on, man. Listen.
No. I mean, he could have, just because it was a thing where he just felt like, I'm done. Like, I'm done.
There was an officer that and I'm gonna do a video about this. I haven't sat down to do it yet. There was an officer who actually said that the night before, quote unquote, Jeffrey Epstein died, he seen people transporting Jeffrey Epstein out of the prison facility.
I could definitely see that being possible.
He said that.
I can definitely see that being possible. Like, listen, the same thing we talk about when you're on that side and you're getting paid a certain amount. You don't think they know wardens and COs and put the right person with the right person? And like, we need this person to guard him. Mm-hmm. We need that person to be there at this time. You don't think that that's possible? It's very possible.
Of course.
So I will not be surprised if that man.
Think about it. He listen, man, that man is a very important piece on their chessboard. They lose more with him being gone. Mm-hmm. And quote unquote, somebody had to take the fall. So now the person that had to take the fall, his quote unquote right hand, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Right.
Okay, this your bottom bitch. Right?
Right.
That part.
The scouter.
She the madam. She bringing girls in. She courting girls, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? She courting girls. She's running the show behind you. What do you leave her? This man had mega money.
Listen, and she's comfortable too. I heard the prison she's in.
After he passed away, his quote unquote girl that he was with, he left a lot of money. Ghislaine, I think he left Ghislaine maybe about $10 million, something like that. And before you say, shit, $10 million is a lot of money, I heard he left his driver $10 million. That's just there you go. So that's just to let you know how he felt about her.
Hush money type shit. They done seen a lot. Everybody around done seen so much.
You feel me?
Right.
That's just to let you know how he felt about her. But he left his girl a lot of money. Now, where I'm going with this, I say that to say this. Allegedly, he could still be alive. You know, Ghislaine is locked up. She got, if I don't know her sentence, but when she come home to her little 10 mil, 20 mil, whatever. But I still need my money. And my bitch better have my money.
That makes so much sense.
Come on, man.
So much sense.
Come on, man.
As long as she got it, listen, they could be somewhere
else. As long as she got it, listen. Like I said before,
in another country somewhere, on a private island in another country.
Correct. Listen, and I ain't gonna say the country because people get, are they panties in or not when you say, but listen, they said, people were showing pictures and saying that they seen him in a certain country. After he passed away.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I don't believe shit the news be saying, really.
Yo, listen, man.
I don't, honestly.
You know what I'm saying? The world is a stage,
you gotta
bro.
Look at how, listen, if you was locked up, you'll know how, certain things is. Where he was at, not saying that it can't happen, but how it happened and what they said happened to him, That don't happen like that. Coroner even said it's no way. The coroner said it's no way that his neck could have been broke like that.
24-hour suicide watch or something. Like, it was just so crazy what they were saying.
The coroner said there's no way that his neck could have been broke that way. Then, if you look at certain pictures, I got some in the phone. You know, you look at certain pictures, he doesn't look the same. His nose looks different. His ears look different. And this is alive, and this is dead. His nose, when alive, his nose straight down, no slant. Dead, his nose had the slant. The shit just don't add up.
So you think that they sacrificed someone else to keep him alive?
Come on now. He's worth more alive than dead.
Absolutely. Let's use him as a
It
distraction piece.
Even when you said about him giving the girl that he was with all that money, it's kind of like, I need you to hold this down and suck it out, right? Where is she, by the way?
Where is she?
Where is she? Where is she?
You know what I'm saying? Where is she? I know what she not. She probably ain't in the Epstein file.
Nah, she probably definitely not in there.
She ain't in jail either.
She ain't in prison either. She can't be. He can't afford to have her in prison.
Yeah.
He got the money.
Listen.
He got the money.
So,
she needs to be around.
I'm gonna read some of what the officer said, right? Let me see. Not saying anything after this. Please do not try to dox me. But last night after 4:15 a.m., the 4:15 count, they took him medical in a wheelchair, front cuff, but not one triage nurse says they spoke to him. Next thing we know, a trip van shows up. We do not release on the weekends unless a judge orders it. Next thing we know, he's put in a single man cell and hangs himself. Here's the thing. The trip van did not sign in, and we did not record the plate number. And a guy in a green military outfit was in the back of the van, according to the tower guy who let him through the gate. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is coming from an officer.
He is definitely probably still alive.
Some movie shit. It's definitely some movie shit, bro. Come on. Come on.
Yo, if he pop up, I would,
yo, listen, I forget this lady name. She be saying a lot of weird, stupid shit. But she said that basically she said that Jeffrey Epstein is going to show up.
Listen,
they know, listen, man.
I'm surprised.
They know something. They know.
He is.
They know.
And I can't wait to the day. I cannot wait to the day. Somebody gonna spot him. I'm waiting for the day.
Like I said, reality.
Allegedly, he's still alive. He's out there on the island.
Let's just say allegedly. But now let's talk about the fact that they said how sick this man was, or the things that they was doing. Said they was eating babies' intestines, saying that babies taste like cream cheese. We talked about Pizzagate. You go there, you type in pizza, you see how many things come up. You type in hot dogs, you see how many things come up.
That's so sick.
They said that they were using young girls to have kids. They were using young girls for them to be his incubators.
Wow.
The shit get honestly, it's enough. And I made a video on it, but I didn't post it. He was talking to a biologist. He said a couple of things to his biologist, And that goes back to what we was talking about with the Nicki Minaj thing. And he was actually targeting kids that were 3 years old, saying that. And it's in the Epstein file. It's wicked, man. Saying that they want to make kids that age trans. It's in the Epstein file.
Come on, man.
I mean, some things you see, like, I don't want to speak on it, but some things you see and you start noticing, just some things that I remember seeing in the industry as well. Like, I've seen a few things where there were celebrities that were kind of like, they have a daughter and they'll start dressing them like a boy, or like just like, and it's like cutting their hair and making them really look. So when you say stuff like that, that just like, was people really doing that? Because when I start thinking about it, I'm like, yo, some people actually was really or dressing their boys in like a skirt or dress and be like, oh, but he likes that. And I'm just like,
right, adopted kids, you know.
Yeah, like do some like weird stuff. So now that you say that, I'm like, she was really some weird stuff.
Yo, listen, man. You know, what I also know is this, right? I think that they're putting out this information to see how much we'll take before we start going wild. If y'all, if you know, see how close the Doomsday clock is to Doomsday. And we're in a place right now where we're closer than we have ever been to a catastrophe, to us all not being here anymore. Just go down certain rabbit holes. And I think that
absolutely, because when I say we done had, how many Doomsdays have we had? We had a lot. We have. We
listen. What I will say is this: we are in some scary times, man. We in some scary times, and again, these people adrenochrome up. That's why these motherfuckers be looking so young. You understand? These people who may not even be human beings.
Come on,
let's get to that. See, you don't respect the human race because you might not even be a human being. We could go down rabbit holes where they say that these people are reptiles. There are people who say that these people are reptiles.
Walking amongst the living.
Right.
Listen,
you know,
damn. Listen.
I mean, we're in the movie.
Y'all still see me, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? There's also a document in the Epstein files where they actually say that the Illuminati is real. And they mention the Illuminati families. The Astor bloodline, the Bundy bloodline, the Collins bloodline, the DuPont bloodline, the Freeman bloodline, the Kennedy bloodline, the Lee bloodline, the Onassis bloodline, the Reynolds bloodline, the Rockefeller bloodline, the Rothschild bloodline, the Russell bloodline, the Van Duyn bloodline. You understand what I'm saying? The Mormon bloodline and the Disney bloodline. You understand? And it's so many more. Actually, if you want to get technical, you hear me? They have an address in Australia where you can reach Rockefeller internationalism.
Wow.
This is all in the Epstein document. Yo, listen, man. I'm going to say this. The rabbit hole is deeper than you know.
I mean, because it leads to so many places. So many places. So many places.
Yo, listen, it's deeper than you know. And here's the thing. They want you to know. They want you to know. They feel like if they let you know, this is why they're letting you know right now. They feel like if they're letting you know, they won't be in trouble for it. They won't have to deal with it in that afterlife because they let you know. They told you what's going on right now.
Oh, that's spooky.
Oh, yeah.
That's spooky.
Yeah. So they don't have to deal with that karma. They letting you know right now. They put it in movies.
Right.
And look, right now, they're actually telling you. They fake like they didn't want people to let this list go. They don't care.
It was timing. It was all about timing.
Yo, listen, the reality is that nobody is going to be able to do anything about it.
And that's the whole point of getting rid of Epstein. It's kind of like, okay, he's gone. Got rid of that problem.
No. That is the illusion. Again,
that's what I'm saying.
That is the illusion of getting rid of Jeffrey Epstein. I'm off this, man, because
it's a scary world we're in right now.
Man, it's scary. Yo, listen, man. All right. Yo, we off that, man. On to a brighter side. We got a couple more topics, man, and then we gonna question, man. We ain't do a question in a minute, man. We ain't do a question since we started this, man. I don't think they know for the question because we ain't do question last time, but question. We got a question. I said we got a question. All right. We actually got a couple, man, but it go a little something like this, right? What's something you're good at, but you're tired of being asked to do it for free?
I would say here, I know how to braid, but I hate doing it. And I just feel like if you go to somebody, like my family would be like, oh, the lady's not available to do my hair. The paid lady? Okay, but can you do my hair? But no, baby.
Oh, no.
Don't get me wrong. It's like I'm not a yes person, and I'm always like very nice. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I don't ask for nothing, but I'd be like, but you'll pay somebody else. That's not right. But you know, it is what it is. It's my family. Why would you have a family that know how to braid? You're gonna done for free. So
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do.
I ain't know you know how to braid hair. Or maybe you could braid mine next week. I need my hair done.
I don't really like to do it, and I feel like that's why I never really took it serious because I was doing it since I was so young, like braiding since I was like 10, 11, like everybody in the hood doing it.
Nice.
And I got tired of it, and I didn't really take it as far. Like I even worked in a salon for a little while, and I was like, nah, I can't.
Wow, I'm coming to get some Iversons, you heard?
Nah.
Nah, you gonna tell me no? I'll pay you.
I'll be retiring that. They gotta be like dire need. Like I gotta fly tomorrow, and okay.
Wow, you cut me off. That's crazy.
Nah, but yeah.
Mover, what about you, man?
I would probably have to say nutrition advice or like fitness advice and shit like that. You know, not to say I don't get paid for some of it, but I just find myself accidentally just giving the fucking information out. Like, you know, God, that's like I guess that's like the humanitarian side of me and shit. You know, it's like I'll give you that information, but you still got to do your own digging, do your own little research. But that shit is gold, though, man. Like, what the fuck, man? Especially since COVID happened, I've been getting way more fucking like.
Right, and then they'll come back and talk about. So you said I gotta, and it's like, all right now. Like, now
and that'd be the same thing with me. It's like, listen, people call me all the time for advice. And I'm like, damn, maybe I should be getting paid to give you advice.
Correct, Armando.
But this is, this is what I do. I don't mind doing it. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when we giving advice, you take on niggas' trauma. Like, I just told you what to do. You make a motherfucker feel good, and then when they leave, they feel good, and you feel like shit. Like,
right.
I lost everything. What you think? And I'm giving them the pep talk. Yo,
Then you internalize that shit.
Make you feel good and shit. And then when you leave, I'm like, damn, I feel bad for this nigga. Nigga feeling good in the motherfucker. Nigga like, yeah, I feel good.
Right.
I feel great. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it's draining taking that ear on. It's kind of like now, like, you know, all your problems become my problems because now I'm thinking about your problems. It's like sometimes it gets draining when you're that person that people could talk to all the time. Because it's like, I want to be that ear, but at the same time, it's like,
you know what I'm saying? I don't.
It's a lot. Like, I got my own stuff going on.
Nigga don't want to be mean, but every time I don't be wanting to hear it. And no bullshit. My lady, she always, they always call you. They always call you. Sometimes you gotta not answer your phone. And when I say when I say everybody, I mean everybody. Everybody, you know what you think I should do? What you think I should do? You think that's a testament to who I am.
Right.
But damn. Because the reality of the situation is, right? Mm-hmm. If something is going on with me, I never call nobody. I just get down. I get busy. That's it. Right. I ain't calling you. I don't want to tell you my problem. What my moms used to say to me, this shit always stuck with me. You feel me? My moms used to say, what happens in my house stays in my house. Right? And you could use that in all, in all frames of shit. Like whatever is going on with me, you don't need to know. I'm good. I can handle this shit. This is what God gave me the power to do.
That word.
Everybody ain't got that power, man. And y'all motherfuckers is gonna start paying me. You're gonna start paying. You call my line, you're gonna start. I mean it. I really mean it.
I mean, but so what did that cost y'all? I mean, both of you. What did it cost you when you giving this shit for free? You feel what I'm saying? What does it cost you? Like what?
It costs my time.
Right.
Time, definitely.
Trauma.
When you doing hair for hours. Imagine doing somebody here in box braids, and you took 6 hours to do somebody hair, and you walk up this for free. It's just tight, hands, fingers hurting, and you get nothing. But it's all love. I've been doing it for a long time for my family, so they get this much.
Yeah, and me, like I said, nigga been doing it so long, I'm used to it. It's just sometimes a nigga need that time. Leave me the fuck alone for a second.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ever have a conversation with a motherfucker and you like, just give me a second. You know what I mean? Then the over the phone shit, like if you know me, you know. I'm gonna tell you this. Before you call me, I think you better text me. When you call me, you already sending my blood pressure up. Who authorized the call? Like,
right.
When you call me, you already sending my shit to the roof. Like, don't call me. But those conversations in person be different too. It's like, when motherfuckers start talking a lot, and they telling you shit. Next thing you know, they start getting the white shit in the corner of their mouth. They start thinking, I'm not with that shit.
Right.
Are you guys more texters or like more on the phone type? Like if somebody call you, you want to like just text to me, you rather just do the text back, or it's like, call me, I need to like.
I mean, it depends on who it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people most definitely need a little screening first and foremost. Like, hold on. You know what I mean? To check it in first.
I'm not in the mood to talk to you right now.
Right.
Please, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. Text me first, motherfucker, before you call my phone.
What if somebody randomly FaceTime?
Yo, that right there gets you blocked forever. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. That right there, like you're gonna get blocked forever. You FaceTime me. If you listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're not my daughter, my son, any of my kids, you not my kids, my grandson, shit like that, lady, anybody outside of that, I'm gonna block you forever. I am going to block you forever.
Like random FaceTime.
Right.
Who the fuck said I want to see you? Yo, that's like on Instagram, and I hate this shit. I'm gonna keep it a band. I hate this shit. You messaging somebody on Instagram, right? And they randomly just send you a voice. Who the fuck told you to send me a voice note? Who said I want to hear your fucking voice? Yo, shit is crazy right now, man.
But the voice note is not bad because it's kind of like, all right, I want to say something, and it's kind of like, I don't want to text all of that. So they send you a voice note.
Cool. Let me know. Let me know. Yo, I'm about to send that voicemail. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Don't just You know what I'm saying? Voice net man.
Right.
Nasty,
Some.
and
Yo,
look,
it's too much to text. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
Too much to text. Let me hit you with this.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. What like you could say what you
Stand
doing
by.
via text, nigga. Don't yo. So what you doing? This shit? Come
Right.
on, my nigga.
Just checking on you. You know what I mean?
Come on, that's
See what
extra
the vibes-
freaky, nigga.
Just checking, see
Ladies,
what's
you
going on
too?
with you, you know
Your
what
boy,
I
Yes,
mean?
your boy. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's good with what?
Got the Barry White on.
Yeah, what's
Come
good
on,
with
man.
that deep ass voice? Why
Shit.
is you in here sending me voice notes? Sounding
I
like
think
your
it's
breath
just like
stink.
easier. It's
You know what I'm saying?
easier.
Sounding like your breath stink. Sounding like your lips is chapped. Come on, man. Do this shit to me, man. You know what I mean? Listen, man. We got a couple more things to go, man. Yo, listen. Funny shit, right? So in France, a man went to the emergency room because he had a World War I bomb in his ass.
Pause. I
A
mean,
bomb?
A World War I bomb. He put a World War I bomb in his. Come on now.
Listen.
Goes to the hospital, right? Because he couldn't get it out.
Yes, it be like that. People
Mind
be
you,
weird.
What the fuck you mean it be like that? Mind you, what the
nigga booked yourself
I
with a
would
missile.
only
That's
say like,
wild.
listen, I say that.
She's
Listen,
saying what
I
I'm
say that
saying.
because my best friend used to work in an emergency room, and the stuff she used to
No,
tell
no,
me
no,
that
fuck
people
that. You
stick
ain't
up their
saying like that.
asses
You
and
ain't
have
saying
to
like
come
that.
in to try to get it out. I ain't surprised.
Yo, Alphonse, she ain't saying like that.
Listen, at night he probably
no.
listen, at night he
You
probably
said it like
sitting
you was
around
speaking to the
trying to find
situation like you
something,
knew
Right.
about it.
and he just grabbed that. He was like,
Wow. I gotta keep my eye
TMI.
on you, man. Yo, listen, you. We
He
learn
couldn't
something
find- he
every
like-
day.
He's in the middle of the night, and he's reaching around.
We listen, but we don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge. Yo, this man
That has nothing to do with me, okay?
we listen, but we don't judge.
Right.
We
I'm just
listen.
saying. I mean, what? I'm not saying for me. I'm just saying.
You just said.
Uh-huh.
You just said.
Not me. Listen, I'm with that weird stuff, but people are
Okay.
weird.
Right? Yeah,
Okay.
we talking about the man, right? We talking about the man.
I'm
We
talking
ain't
about the man.
woman. Well,
about the
he
man.
went to that. He went. Listen, the bomb that he put in his ass, it was live. It was a live bomb.
So how he got it out?
Look, listen to how nasty this shit is. It was 8 inches long.
Hey, yo.
It got stuck in there.
It got stuck in there. Mind you, look, they pulled it out. They had to evacuate the whole hospital
Oh my Lord.
because this thing could have exploded. Mind you, now we're going to fast forward,
It's
right?
the wildest,
Crazy shit about that.
craziest
Like, what is
accident.
the reason?
Crazy shit about. I'm gonna tell you the reason. The reason is this. He did the shit for a party trick. So they was at a party. This what motherfuckers doing at parties? He like, yo, let me see what you can put in your buns for the
So
fun.
what race was he?
Party
What race
was
was he?
that?
You.
You know?
Listen, you
hold on,
only got
hold on,
two
hold
Inquiring
options on
minds would
that
love to
shirt,
know.
and it
Hold on, ask
wasn't
that
the
again.
top of it.
Let him ask that question one more time.
What race was he?
Listen,
You know what I'm saying?
He was
That sounds about white.
listen.
sounds about white.
Let me
Sounds
put Asian in this.
about white.
Put a fucking
That's
roll
getting
big
Yo,
on him.
what
Like,
the fuck? What would make you do some shit like that, man?
Why do you even have that? First of all, that's the number
That's
one.
what I'm saying. Where
What?
did you get that from?
Where did you get that
bro
from?
took an antique worth of money.
They take this thing out
Put
of
that
your
in the
buns,
buns.
right? They
And
take
how
it
much
out
is
the
that
bun.
thing worth?
That's what
Did
I'm
they give it-
saying.
Did they give
Real
it back
quick.
to him?
No, they take the thing out of his buns, and then guess what they do? They lock him up. You
Of
could be
course.
facing 10 years.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
He got a
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
sore ass, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sit his ass down now. You gotta do something with that ass. Now you can sit it down.
You gotta sit that ass down.
Sit that ass down.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Nothing else to me.
Yeah. Now we on.
Them prison boys gonna be happy.
Yo, listen, we on the quick topics. We on the quick topics real fast, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, I got another question, right? You know what I'm saying? But this is a part of the quick topics, so we're gonna start the quick topics off right here. We talking about the fast talk. You know what I mean? Listen, are streamers more popular than rappers?
I would say yes. At this day and age, yes. Because they have such a huge, like, with streamers, they have, the audience is so broad. Like, they have older, younger, all different cultures. So many people watching them. Whereas the rappers is kind of like, they may have a big audience, but I don't feel like it's as huge as the streamers. Like, I feel like when it comes to the rappers, it's kind of like you just have your fans, the people that like you, the people that enjoy your music. With streamers, they just be like these kids just be scrolling just cause.
Right.
They just be watching anybody and anything.
I mean, there's certain rappers that you won't even let your kids, listen to or whatever the case may be. But the streamers, man, they out there. I mean, it's like, whether it's like video game shit or whether it's like, just random wild shit. They can just go on their YouTube and, check it out. And you'll let them like, oh, go ahead. I don't know why you find that shit so funny or whatever. You just let them rock out. But certain music, certain shit, like, oh, wait. So it's like little restrictions more so on like artists. But like streamers, they like, there's all different kinds, you know what I mean? Different platforms. And they definitely more popular though. You know what I mean? Like, you look at their followers on YouTube and all that shit, millions.
Right.
Like,
and so many people are on YouTube.
Crazy.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
You just be
think
scrolling.
about, we could just name one. Think about Casanat.
Right.
Ain't no, I don't even know a rapper right now that's bigger than Casanat.
Right.
Think about I Show Speed.
Right.
You understand
They're
what I'm
coming
saying?
to his platform.
Think about
They're coming to
DDG.
their
Think about
platform.
Deshae. You understand what I'm saying? It's so many of them right now that's way big. And yo, listen, rappers don't want to hear that shit. Listen, the shit is so crazy with streaming that rappers are starting to stream.
Right.
You got Blueface. You got
Fabio
rappers starting to stream because they know number one,
they know how big
it's
those
a
are.
lot of money in streaming.
Right.
Something that we might have to get into. It's a lot of money in streaming. So the audience you on, these men, they paying you a lot of money. Yo, listen, right now, people are calling Casanat for all types of shit. They ain't calling rappers.
Right.
What rapper you know? In this day and age, streamers are way bigger than rappers. And rappers don't like that shit at all.
Of course not.
They way bigger, pause. And they got way more money.
And not for nothing,
More
their job
influence
is
too.
harder.
Way
Like,
more. Yeah, you're right.
so
Bigger.
to put these albums out, you got to do so much work for you to get online and just talk shit, and you can make all this money.
Yo, listen, like I always say, and and I ain't a streamer, but here's the thing, right? I was talking about this shit the other day. Reality. This is reality right here, right? I might do anywhere from 5 to 10 videos a day. Maybe. That's if I'm feeling good. It's no way you don't open up your phone and you don't see me. You tell your girl, yo, I don't want you looking at that nigga. She can't help it. I'm on
all platforms. Go to Instagram.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I seen that nigga outside. I don't want you looking at that nigga. Really? And then you pop open the phone and I got 10 videos trending. You gonna see me. You
real page, fake page, fucking somebody else reposted. I mean, nigga, I got family that's like, yo,
see me. You're gonna have to.
This nigga
and that's what's happening with streamers. Like streamers. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking fact. You are going to see them. You have to see them. They doing everything. Yo, listen. I Show Speed was in Africa for so long, man. He showed Africa a different type of way, man. Africans were showing him so much love, man. That's big. Ain't no rapper go over there and stream the whole time, their whole experience.
Right.
He celebrate, he dance, He boxed. He raced. You understand what I'm saying? He racing animals. What? Tell me what rapper did that?
You know, it's crazy too.
It's just a broader audience.
Even Wallow says some shit like, especially if you trying to be artist or you doing
niggas don't know you, man.
Shit. Yo, niggas like on some like, yo, y'all niggas, people want to buy into your lifestyle and shit. They want to see how you living. They want to see how you move. This, that, and third.
No, man.
You know what I mean? And with the streamers and all them, they just showing you the lifestyle and doing shit. You know, without the fucking music and shit.
They talking about topics.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? They, giving their opinion. They joking. They laughing. This is what people. This
Real
is
shit.
The new age. This is what's going on right now.
Doing stuff that people just want to see. So it's like I might not watch you today, but listen, you got somebody in your stream tomorrow that I want to see. I might watch that one.
I might watch it. Yo, listen. And we go back to Casanat. Big names on the stream.
Huge names. If you're a basketball fan, if you are,
hey, hold on one second. Hold on. You got a problem with keep on saying huge. You did that last time. I gotta watch you because you just your verbiage is. Go ahead.
Huge.
Say with the whole every syllable and everything. Everything. Mm-hmm. That's great.
Enormous. What are you doing?
Wow.
Yo, turn the bike off.
Oh man.
Yo, listen, man. Nike is going through some things right now, man. It's being said that Nike is about to go through a discrimination battle. Oh. Whites are saying that Nike is discriminating against them. They're actually saying that they're not being hired. They're being fired, and they're being treated wrong at Nike. I did some justice. I like to jump down rabbit holes. You know me. I'm the rabbit hole guy. I went and did a little research, and we ain't got to stay on this topic too long. I did a little research, and it goes a little something like this. So they say that a Nike U.S. workforce, and we just going to talk about the U.S. According to Nike's own representation, whites dominate in Nike. So in the United States, whites are 57% of white people dominate Nike. Then you have Asians that work at Nike, is 18%. Then you have blacks and African Americans, that's us, 9%. You have Hispanics, 8.9%, and then the rest dwindles down. Excuse me. How are they being discriminated against?
Listen, because we can't have nothing. We can't have anything.
Trump said, listen, and this is saying it's actually coming from Trump. He's saying he wants them to look into why why Nike is being is violating DEI policies and discriminating against white people. Do you guys think that they're discriminating against white people? I just want to hear from you. And
listen, we just heard the numbers, so I mean,
discriminate against white.
Put that out there, so they're aware they're not being discriminated against.
That don't sound too correct.
Mr. Bible, they're gonna see it some way or one way. You can put it out there, add the numbers in there.
Okay. Yeah. So Anthony Davis got traded to the Washington Wizards. He was on Dallas Mavericks. Lakers made a big trade for Luka Doncic. They sent Luka over. They sent Anthony Davis over there. People already said that something ain't seem right about that trade. How can you only trade Luka for the little bit that they traded him for, due to the fact that he's one of the greatest players that ever touched a basketball? And now Anthony Davis went to Dallas Mavericks. He only played 29 games. Mr. That nigga, yo, man. no bullshit. I really think AD need to retire, man. Like, he stay getting hurt. You touch him, pause. You touch him, and he's gonna be hurt, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
Is
on
he going to a better
now.
team? I don't know how the teams look. I haven't watched basketball in a long time. So is it a better team that he's moving to, or is it?
Hell no. And honestly, it's like, yo, they really disrespected him with that, because it's like, that's one of them teams that's just playing to play. The motherfuckers ain't playing to go to the playoffs. The motherfuckers ain't playing for nothing. They just playing for the check now. They like, all right, no problem. We coming here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might as well just go to a regular gym and play type shit.
You should have went to fucking Hornets or something, Charlotte or some shit.
Yo, man.
God
they sent him to the Washington Wizards.
The washed up Wizards. Lord have mercy. That's when you know niggas is on their way out, though. When niggas start sliding them to teams, that's like,
man. And
give them the ball. Let them.
So they're a team, they've never been in the playoffs or anything?
I'm not saying that they've never been in the playoffs, but they're garbage now.
Oh,
do, if I might add. Dudini and Dudini and AD is Dudini. You know what? AD get me mad, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he get me mad because he's so fragile. Motherfucker, like, get in the gym and lift some weights. Motherfucker.
Is that the one with the unibrow?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get in the gym and lift some weights with your big ass head. Long head ass nigga, pause. Like, get in the gym and lift some weights.
Maybe he's tired.
You're going to have to listen, man. Nigga only played 29 games in almost a year and a half, nigga. Who are you? Of course they're going to trade your stupid ass. Anyway, man, I almost knocked my mic down. I'm a Lakers fan, and you AD made me mad. AD made me mad.
Yep, yeah, right.
J. Cole, man. On the J. Cole. J. Cole, he dropped his album list. Listen, let me tell you something. One, J. Cole is doing a double album. I'm gonna tell you like this with J. Cole. He doing that double album. First of all, number one, they say I heard he dissing Drake. But are you dissing Kendrick? Are you doing that?
That's his boy, man. Come on. He ain't gonna do that.
Yo, reality, right? I'm gonna say what I said. And you know, motherfuckers can disagree, you can agree, you can disagree, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Reality of the situation. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Reality of the situation is this. He gonna put some shit out. 73% of that shit gonna be sleepers. Songs that make you want pop pills. Songs that slow songs. You out there in North Carolina.
Sometimes we like those slow songs.
He gonna make you want to sit on top of your roof. Naked,
and that's okay, because sometimes we need that type of music.
You know what?
His biggest supports is up top, though, man.
We need a little.
His biggest support is up top.
You can't say that you the best nothing no more. You can't say
there's gonna be a lot of that talk.
If he listen,
but are people? This is the thing. Is he saying he's the best, or people are saying that?
No. He's saying
that though too. He's talking this shit.
He said, and guess what?
Okay, I'm just asking.
Sorry. And when shit went down, he was quiet. Church mouth like this. Look. Church mouth. Nah, man. I'm gonna step back out this and go to North Carolina. I'm gonna sit on top of my old dumbass house. I don't want no drama with Kendrick. What did Kendrick say to him? Mind you, Drake ain't diss you, nigga. Why you dissing Drake for? But you know what?
I feel like it's easy.
You know what? And that makes me say this again. You know, niggas always be hating. It be niggas who be what you be hating. Mm-hmm. You wanted to diss them from the beginning. You just ain't have a reason to. Mm-hmm. Now you got niggas that side with. It's always niggas that you want to side with another nigga. Nigga done violated you. He done violated you already, and you want to side with. Anyway.
I ain't see no features on that list either. I'm looking on the list. I'm like, I don't see not one feature.
You know what I see on the list?
Oh no.
You know what I want? You know what I see on the list? I'm gonna tell you what I see on the list. Doo-doo.
I know what you said.
And the reason I'm saying that, not saying that he ain't nice, it's like Address what niggas want to hear you address, man. You
It
talking
might
about
be on there. It might be on there.
You got a double album. Come on, man. First of all,
Listen, you bumping that shit, man. Listen.
In 2026, tell me, are you listening to a double album? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. I'm not listening to no motherfucking double album. I ain't got time to listen to no double album, nigga.
I mean, yeah, it's harder these days to listen to these albums that's super long.
You gotta do that
because
shit in
before that's
pieces.
all we had was music, so we can sit there and listen, to music all day. But like, people don't really be listening to albums like that. Like, it got to be some real banger that we can just really listen all the way through. But I don't know.
What I'm saying. Nigga not listening to no double album. That means I need time to listen. Nigga, I ain't got no time to sit down and listen to you cry.
I mean, give him a chance. Let him release
Talking about you as a virgin.
Let him release it because you don't know what's going to be. He might.
Boy, that sound nasty. Watch what you saying, man. Let him release it. Why?
Let him release it.
Why you talk like this, man?
Listen, give him some time, okay?
I'm not giving that nigga nothing.
Damn it.
He's gonna give him some time, and then let's let it release, and then we'll see the outcome.
But that might be the reason that niggas is dropping a double joint, because you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is like, oh, come on, you done backed out and didn't represent like how you should have. So I'm gonna get these niggas mad music. So let them niggas forget about it. Let niggas forget about that shit. Let's see.
We ain't forget.
Yeah.
We ain't forget.
Niggas is not forgetting though.
He did not forget.
We ain't
not
forget.
denying your skills, but my nigga, backed out the ring.
That's like saying you outside, everybody outside, we chilling. Motherfucker walk up and smack you. You don't do nothing.
Right.
And then next week you like, yeah, man, I wish your motherfucker would smack you. Motherfucker smacked you in front of your bitch. Lips bleeding, head off, done knocked your hat off.
It's okay.
Or like niggas done pulled up to the block and then peeled off, like left. Like had niggas right there, was like, you know what? Nah, I ain't doing this shit. And backed out. Because niggas did release like a diss joint and then took it back offline, right? Took it right off of iTunes and all that shit.
Man, niggas was on that ass. That nigga said, you press the button and I'm gonna press the button on you. I'm gonna press the button on you. I'm gonna press the button. That's it. I'm ending it off with that, man. Cole, if you hear this, if you see it, if you hear this, if you see it, we just want to hear you address what you need to address. Let me say that again. We just want to hear you address what you need to address. Address the BS, and then people could just enjoy your music, man. That's it. And with that said, I kill niggas. You know what I mean? Yo, listen, thank everybody for being here. You know what I mean? This is the Expensive Everything Podcast. I want to say this because I ain't say this in the beginning, but I always say this, man. I got the best cast in the motherfucking business. Let me say that one more time, just in case nobody ain't hear me, man. I said I got the best cast in the motherfucking business.
Say it for the people in the back, though, for sure.
You already know what it is, man.
You
we
know.
Coming, pause. You heard? We coming.
You can't come, but he can't release. It's just too much.
Wow. You know what? On that note, man,
you see? You gotta watch her, bro. You gotta watch her.
Lights,
you know what I mean? Nasty world we live in. Listen, I want to leave with this. I may be dumb, but not as hell. I'm out of here, man.
Talk about it.
See y'all later, man. We out.
All right. Yeah.
Later.